If you live in South Florida, plantation shutters aren't just a design choice, they're a material decision. Between heat, humidity, and year-round sun exposure, the wrong shutter can warp, crack, or fade over time. Today, myself from Camacho Blinds is walking through a real installation and breaking down why poly PVC shutters outperform traditional wood in this climate and what homeowners should actually look for before they buy.
First step to a plantation shutter estimate or install is to look at your window. So this particular window has no borders at the edges, but it's got a window sill that protrudes on the side. So some of the things that we do plantation shutters, we put what's called a sill cap, which is this here. And what it does is it sits right on top here, and it now hides that window sill. And now the shutter has where to land, where that border on the side here, right here, this border is gonna come on the side and dress the entire window. And this is called the sill cap. We do this with 99% of our sales because it makes it look much cleaner and much nicer. And you guys will see at the end. There's some companies that will just put the plantation shutter right on top of the windowsill. You can do that, but it's not as nice dressed as a look as if you put a sill cap piece, okay? Some companies will upcharge for this. We just include it in our shutters because I think it just makes your home look nicer, better, and I think it's the right way to do things.
Here, Jake is adding some adhesive to the windowsill cap. This is just the first step in creating a strong seal to the window frame to prevent the plantation shutter from moving. Next, I'm placing the plantation shutter in the frame, not only to see if it fits, of course, but also to see where we may have to adjust screws so the plantation shutter can open and close with ease.
All right, so here's our Master Tech Jacob installation, and what he's doing now is he's seeing on the sides what gap he's got on the sides where this shutter has to go. He's centering it, leveling it, and as he goes, he's gonna put his first screw in there. Now these screws are special. We'll show you now the screw. Very important. Screw with self-tapping, very thin, very thick at the same time. And what that does allows us now to see the level of the, he's gonna put two more, one on the left, one on the right for the hinges, and it's gonna allow us to shift the door as needed. Because new construction, nothing's ever nice and level, so we have to level our shutters to fit the frame of each window. By the way, this is the screw, and self-tapping at the end, so it goes through your cornerville, right in the cornerville, and we're not breaking or cracking walls or anything like that. Paint it white at the end, make it look very professional. Leveling it out to the window, same thing that we were explaining. Now Jake knows where exactly where to go and where to tap into the walls. And you'll see now, once he puts the screw, you'll see how it flushes with the shutter. You can probably see them on top already, how they flush on the shutter. Painted white tips. That way, you know, just a professional look when you close your door over here. See, that's exactly what you want. You want a soft close every time. Once we're done with this part, the next part is we start the caulking and the cleaning process. So we're gonna caulk all the seams on the side. We're gonna caulk the entire thing. We're gonna make sure the louvers are working how they're supposed to be. Hit until 4.5-inch louvers. So what that allows is look at your view when that's open. Okay, look at that. You have a very big range of view. There's no, the wand is not here to obstruct your view. The tilt's not there. And look at the range of view that you can have through your shutters. A lot of people ask me that question. How much can I see out of these things? 4.5-inch louvers, you're seeing a lot.
And the reason we use this is
hammer
because
drill.
the hammer drill is because there's a windowsill. And to put a screw right here is to where this does not move.
which is the sill plate.
Okay.
The sill plate of the
And
shutter.
it stays with the windowsill.
Yeah, so that way there's no shifting. When you open and close the door, one of the things we're trying to achieve here is no shifting. We want this to be rock solid, so when the client uses it, very simple, very easy, they can get to their window, but we want no shifting of the shutter itself. Now paint it, go ahead and paint it. This is this thicker screw. This holds in there very strong. Can't go with the thin one here, so he's gonna go ahead and paint it to give it a finished look. Attention to details, we look at everything. Now, hides right in there. And now you're solid, you're rock solid. This thing is rock solid. You're in there, nothing's gonna move, your door is nice, your louvers are working nice. This is, by the way, it's called split tilt. It's called split tilt. So what it does is you could close this and have that open, or even better, you could close this, have privacy, and now you could have that open. That's, you know, open to the outside. So you can close this, it's nice and closed, open, so you can do a lot. Split tilt's nice, and what we do is we split it right at the seam of your window, the actual split. Your window, which makes it look really nice. Outside.
Yeah, to where this man, I don't know if he could get it. Can you see the black piece over there? To where, say if that comes. See it? Let's see. Like,
Got it?
gone to where Magic Eraser would. Bye bye, see you later.
This particular shutter working on is poly, so polycarbonate, basically meaning that it's filled with wood, but it has PVC around it. And that's important because South Florida sun. This is what happens. A lot of people a lot of clients that come from the north, they're used to wood because wood is great when it's cold. Like we had a couple cold days. It's good when it's cold. When it's hot, and we're hot 11 months out of the year, very hot. What happens is one side of your shutter, the sun's hitting it all day long, starts to eat up the paint. So by the time these shutters are 5, 6, 7 years, 10 years down the line, these shutters on one side has discoloration and this side has a nicer color because wherever you're facing it is where you're keeping that color nicely. Not only that, wood doesn't do good with moisture. So in bathrooms, anywhere with high moisture, you want to go with poly. Poly is the way to go, South Florida, 100%. And the best part about poly is that it has an awesome price point compared to wood. We do sell wood as well, so if you ever want wood, we do have the wood. We just recommend always the poly in the South Florida heat. Poly is cleanable. You can clean a wet rag. You got your shutters nice and shiny, clean. You could also, with poly, you could also wax them a little bit. And I'll show you some of the products you can use. It's such a good shutter. Wood has more maintenance. Wood has always had more maintenance. Everybody knows wood with moisture, no good. So that's why it's good, but what application? Where do you live? How's your temperature? And that's why I talk about poly so much down here. That's why it was invented.
It's already.
Now this is a 2-door, because this is a 52, roughly. So the reason we do 2 doors, because we can only go 36, right? And who wants a door this wide in a bedroom? If you do 1 door, not only that, the construction, the hinges, when you leave the door open at that weight, it's gonna suffer. You know, you're not gonna be able to close it smoothly. You're gonna have to pick it up when you close it. So, not recommended. I know there's a wood option. There's a wood option that comes at a 52, 1 door. I've never installed it, but definitely, pretty much probably don't recommend it because it's very wide. 36 is the industry standard for the width of each door. The room of any room, like so quickly. To me, they're timeless. These things, they can last you 20 years, and taking care of them is pretty much Nothing, just taking care of something. I mean, if you're gonna be hitting this with a bat or jumping into it or going wild with it, of course you're gonna break them. Even though you break them, they're still repairable, by the way, and you do have warranty. But stuff like that, you jump into them, you might incur a cost still, but yeah, like any mechanical stuff, anything that happens, any chips or anything, we're able to take it all apart and do it again. You know what I mean? But the maintenance of the stuff is carefree. I have in my home, had them now for like 7 years. To be honest with you, it's just a little wet rag or a little microfiber cloth for the dust, and that's all you do to them. They're such a hassle-free window treatment, to be honest with you.
Plantation shutters aren't all created equal. In climates like South Florida, performance matters more than tradition. Heat, humidity, and constant sun exposure demand materials that won't warp, swell, or fail over time. When installed correctly and built for this environment, poly PVC shutters deliver long-term durability without sacrificing appearance. This is what a proper plantation shutter install should look like.